Hey there, I'm really glad you're here. If you're watching or listening to this, it probably means you're looking for more clarity, more confidence, more purpose, or maybe just a shift in the way life's been feeling lately. And I want you to know that desire you feel, that pull, it's real. It's your inner self knocking, saying, hey, we're meant for more. Let's wake up. Today, we're going to talk about how to unlock your potential. Not with hype, not with cliches, but with real, grounded truths that can create real transformation in your life. Let's start with this. Most people live life by default. They wake up, go through the motions, do what they're expected to do, react to what the world throws at them, and go to bed tired, stressed, and wondering if they're actually making progress. That's not living, that's surviving. And if you're ready to go from surviving to thriving, the first thing you need to realize is this: you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the voice in your head that says you're not good enough. You are potential, waiting to be activated. And activation starts with awareness. Start noticing your thoughts. Seriously, pay attention to how often you speak to yourself with doubt, fear, or self-judgment. We all have that voice. I'm not ready. What if I fail? I don't have time. Or that's just how I am. These are limiting beliefs. They're not facts. They're just patterns that were often picked up early in life and repeated so many times that they feel like truth. But here's the good news. Patterns can be broken. Beliefs can be rewritten. The way you think is not fixed, it's flexible. If you're willing to challenge it, ask yourself, what is one belief I've been carrying that's holding me back? Maybe it's about your worth, your intelligence, your relationships, your age, your abilities. Write it down. Look at it and then ask, who told me this? Where did this come from? Is this absolutely true? Most of the time, it isn't. Most of the time, it's a story, and you have the power to write a new one. Now, once you start breaking limiting beliefs, you have to build something stronger in their place. And that's where mindset comes in. Let's talk about the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset says, this is just how I am. I can't change. A growth mindset says, I can learn, I can adapt, I can improve. One keeps you stuck, the other moves you forward. When you operate with a growth mindset, you stop seeing failure as something to avoid and start seeing it as feedback. You tried something and it didn't work. Good, you just learned what doesn't work. That's data, that's experience. That's how you grow. Every successful person you admire, whether it's an entrepreneur, an artist, an athlete, they all failed. Many times. What separates them is that they didn't give up when things got hard. They understood this simple truth. Effort compounds. Small, consistent effort leads to big change over time. Which brings me to goals. Most people either don't set goals or they set vague ones like, I want to be happier, or I want to make more money. But clarity is power. If you don't know exactly what you're aiming for, how will you know when you're on track? Set clear, specific, actionable goals and make them real, not just in your head, but on paper. When you write a goal down, it becomes tangible. It becomes a commitment, not a wish. A good goal is something that stretches you, but doesn't overwhelm you. It's something measurable, so you can track progress. Instead of saying, I want to be healthier, say, I will walk for 30 minutes every morning. 5 days a week for the next 2 months. That's a goal, and when you commit to it and follow through, you build self-trust. That's the magic, showing up for yourself even when it's not easy. Now let's talk about habits. Because no goal matters if your habits don't support it. Your habits shape your future more than your intentions ever will. Think about your average day. What do you do first thing in the morning? What do you do when you're stressed? What do you do right before bed? Those patterns, repeated daily, become your life. And the best part is you can design new ones. Start simple. Don't try to change everything at once. Add one new habit. Maybe it's journaling for 5 minutes in the morning. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water first thing. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk in silence. These seem small, but they're powerful because they're consistent. Over time, they shift your identity. You go from being someone who wants change to someone who lives it. And let's be real, it won't always be easy. Life is messy, there will be setbacks. There will be days when you feel tired, uninspired, or discouraged. That's normal. The difference between those who grow and those who stay stuck isn't talent or intelligence, it's resilience. The ability to bounce back, the ability to say, "This is hard, but I'm not done." So when setbacks come, and they will, don't take them personally. Don't turn them into proof that you can't succeed. Take a breath, step back, ask, what is this trying to teach me? Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's strategy. Maybe it's just time to rest and reset. Whatever it is, the key is to keep going. Progress is never a straight line. Now let's talk about your environment, because who and what you surround yourself with matters. Are the people in your life lifting you up or dragging you down? Are you consuming content that inspires you or drains you? Your inputs create your outputs. Protect your energy. Be intentional about what you allow into your mind and space. And finally, give yourself grace. Growth isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about staying in the game even when you mess up. It's about learning to be your own coach, not your worst critic. Encourage yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep showing up, one step at a time. So today, I challenge you, choose one area of your life you want to improve. Just one, and take one small action toward it. Not tomorrow, today, because your future self is shaped by what you do right now, in this moment. And the fact that you're here, listening to this, tells me you're ready. So go out there, do the work. Trust the process. And never forget, you have everything it takes inside you. You just have to believe it long enough to see it.